Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Virginie and I am an interior designer. I love co-creating with my clients their homes so they can have a beautiful and functional home that reflects their personality and supports them in everyday lives. This goes from consulting to guiding them through the entire renovation process. I also assist foreigners who want to purchase and renovate properties in Italy, helping them throughout the entire process, which can be challenging to follow from a distance. In this channel, I will talk about home and renovation, providing tips and ideas so that you can have the house of your dream, a place you can't wait to return and find and be yourself. Remember, these are just suggestions. Only take what indeed resonates with you and let go of the rest. Today, I'd like to address those about to furnish their homes. I'm sure that they are there floor plans in hands and a tape measure, making lengths, widths, and dimensions like door and windows before choosing the best furniture. But are you sure these are all the measurements that matter for achieving harmonious and proportionate spaces? Let's stay in this video. Before we get started, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy these topics and haven't done so already. You'll stay up to date and help me grow the channel. I really appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up and let's get started. When it's time to furnish, as I mentioned earlier, we usually take measurements of the room to see which furniture pieces can be placed in that place. We measure width, depth, height, and of course the encumbrances such as windows and doors, radiators, and other architectural details like niches or corners if they exist. All perfect. That is necessary to buy furniture proportionate to the surrounding environment. Furniture that is too large will overwhelm the room, while items that are too small may get lost. However, there are other really specific measurements to consider in furnishing for harmonious, proportionate, and functional spaces. Let's explore them together. That is a measurement you do not often hear about, but the coffee table should be positioned at a distance ranging from 40 to 50 centimeters from the seating of your sofa. The reason for such a precise measurement is that the table should be far enough away to allow for a comfortable and easy passage, leaving adequate space for your legs when sitting. At the same time, it should be close enough that you can comfortably place a glass or anything else on it. After all, that's its purpose. This measurement is not often discussed in furnishing, but it's paramount that the coffee table has the same height of the sofa or is even 2 or 5 centimeters lower. If it might be higher, it should not exceed 2 centimeters. The reason it should be at the same height or slightly lower is to facilitate the action of placing things on the top. That measurement is discussed more often in furnishing, but probably not enough, as the tendency is to hang chandeliers too high. The measurement that the bottom of the chandelier should have from the table is between 70 and 90 centimeters. That allows for punctual light on the table without dinners being dazzled, and at the same time they can see each other's faces. This distance is also the same to any chandeliers hanging above a kitchen island. Correctly hanging artwork is crucial, but here, as with chandeliers, there's a tendency to put them too high. The correct height to hang the painting should be 150 to 170 centimeters from the floor for optimal viewing. That is the average eye level for people. A clarification: this measurement is to take from the floor to the center of the artwork. What if instead of a single painting you have a composition? The rule remains the same, only that instead of taking the center of a single painting, you'll take the center for the entire composition. Imagine enclosing all the pieces in a large rectangle and you're good to go. That is another measurement to consider for a pleasant and harmonious environment. Here too, there's a tendency to hang artwork too high. The correct distance for the frame should be 10-15 centimeters from the back of the sofa or the bed headboard. A closer distance would be too intrusive and create confusion, while a greater distance would make it seem out of place. Also, ensure that the overall height from the center of the artwork remains the range of 150 to 117 centimeters. But if you choose artwork proportional to the sofa, there should be no issues. In addition to positioning the entire composition at the right height, you'll also need to pay attention to the distance between the various pieces if you want to create a beautiful gallery with your paintings or photographs. This distance should be approximately 5 centimeters. That allows a little breathing space between the various pieces while ensuring they don't appear randomly placed, but instead from a cohesive group. Again, attention is required because this measurement can help you choose the right table. The table should be positioned at a distance from 90 to 120 centimeters. In this case, the minimum measurement is crucial and you should absolutely not go below it. That allows people to get to their seats and settle in comfortably. The comfort of accessing the seats is essential, so it's better to have a slightly smaller table, but do not go below 90 centimeters. If 90 centimeters is really tight and perhaps you are forced to have only 75 and 80 centimeters, it's better to opt for a round table. Its shapes will simplify passage. If there's a piece of furniture, you should increase this distance to allow easy access for everyone without too much inconvenience. I've mentioned this here, and you find the link in the description box below, but as the Latins used to say, repetita iuvat, repeated things help, so I will remind you. Unless they are glass panels, curtains should be hung just below the ceiling and touch the floor. Where there isn't much traffic, you can also let them rest slightly. Moreover, they should cover not only the window, but also a portion of the wall, at least 15 to 20 centimeters on each side. This isn't a specific measurement, but a suggestion to achieve a balanced and proportionate decor, the rule of 230. Let me explain how it works. If you have a console or a sofa and want to hang a painting above it, its width should be 230 of the sofa or console. The same goes for the coffee table concerning the sofa. In this case, there's also the functional factor. The couch remains easily accessible. With this rule, the elements becomes proportionate and balanced with each other. Proportion between elements is crucial in furnishing because otherwise one item might seem out of place. It's one of the 6 basic concepts of interior design, which I discuss it here, and again I will leave the link in the description box below. So these are the measurements that matter in furniture to achieve truly harmonious environments. I hope the video was helpful and you love it. In case, let me know with a thumbs up and in the comments. Please feel free to share this video with someone you think might be interested in the topic. I'll be honored and it will help me grow my channel. If you feel that your home or some environment of it does not reflect you enough, do not wait any longer and book your consultancy. You'll find my contact in the description box below. If you already haven't done it yet, remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss the upcoming video. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye!